Hello, beautiful, amazing, fantastic world, and you, unique individual out there. Today, I would like to speak about conscious thoughts, dreaming emotions, sleeping will. We human beings, we are fully conscious when it comes to our own thoughts. When you see and start to observe your own thoughts, you can see them consciously. It is a little different when it comes to the emotions. The emotions is more outline, hazy, dreamlike feelings, sensations. And that difference makes all the difference. You cannot be conscious in your emotions like you are with your thoughts. It has to be a certain picturesque concept around it. And with your will, we are completely sleeping to our will and to our will impulse. That means when you are first thinking about something, then you feel a longing to do something about it, and then you go do it. We are very often unconscious of this whole step, of these steps. To be able to train your will and to be able to hold your emotion in balance, it requires to master your thoughts. When you master your thoughts, that is conscious, that is clear, and you use it for pure thinking, that means what you choose to focus on, you use your thoughts for, like an instrument or like your own arms. You use it as an extension of your whole being. That is when you can start affecting your emotions, because you think, contemplate, and bring about beings and concepts around emotions that help you change that help you heal these areas. And by also affecting your emotions, after that deeds comes, action. These actions are based in, well, if you stick to the moral spirituality, it is love. You do this out of love. You can have the most sublime, the most amazing and clever knowledge and most sublime wisdom, but without love, it is completely and utterly useless in this evolution. Love is higher than everything. The understanding for another, the truly melding of souls, the truly being able to truly know what it is to be human. That is truly what matters. Once love is gone, everything is free for grabs. Do we want it like this? No. We slowly but surely cultivate moral and ethical organs that later will be for every human being. I will give you an example. In Greek times, they had philosophy. This philosophy for them was an active, living process. They went fully into it. Today it is only shadow pictures, shadow images, because it is not life anymore. This has been our automatic, or let us say, the corpse of philosophy we have picked up. But we understand philosophy if we go into it to a very high degree, because it has been thought through and build concepts around. But philosophy is not the best example. I will rather use math instead. The first person that first person that cultivated math made it so that every else human being, sorry for my language today, every other human being can learn math easily, because it is already thought out. It is already clear concepts around it, and we can get to know it. Spirituality is different, because you have to be active. You have to be like the ancient philosophers, the ancient living spiritual way of doing things. The more we get to do this, the more you get to know yourself, the more you get to see your limits too. We are not supermen, quote unquote, in that regard yet. But we will truly unfold and develop our inner spiritual faculties, so that our physical body is a reflection of our inner soul. The more reverent, grateful, the more in love you are with the cosmos, and at the same time take it sincerely and work towards something good, the more you truly are able to grab a hold of what is of importance. You cultivate it and bring it as new organs for the future, moral organs. If no one do this today, morals will be completely absent in the future. That is why we cultivate now something that doesn't exist yet. Or it does exist in rudimentary seedling form. But you have to cultivate that plant. You have to grow it inside you. You have to be active, contemplative, and reflecting on morals with your emotion, with your will, and with your thoughts. You have to be there with your whole being. Once you are participating with your whole being in your contemplation, reflection, you can truly start to be, what should we call it? A participant. You participate, you are active in the cosmos. And you are affecting all around you to a better or a worse degree. Do you want to be a death-giving force or a life-bringing force? The life-bringing means upliftment, love, care, and understanding. Of course, things has to fall away so that new things can grow again. Because there are limited space here for things that can be rightly cultivated. Things ebb away, things that doesn't fit, things that is not truly human, things that is abstract, things that doesn't have a place in reality because it is only cold, death-dealing forces. Like theories. Theories are the most deadening and cold-bringing that you can have in this world. Love is warming. It truly is warming and light and uplifting. You see where I'm going? This has to do with the results of the two different ways of seeing things. One is healthy, the other one is hateful. And I promise you, hate brings destruction to your body. True dislike and hate and judgment and all of these things brings destruction to your body. You become ill from it. Your thoughts becomes you. Every thought you think becomes part of you. Over time, it starts to culminate. So, if you for 7 years cultivate spirituality, morals, love, care, 7 years, all your cells in your body have changed. You are a new being now. And what have you been doing for those 7 years? You have been taking care of your cells, your whole being, so that you shift out old, dead, and sick cells with new, healthy, wonderful cells. Because it is not diets, it is not training and exercise alone that brings health. It is your inner feeling, willing, and thinking world. Believe me when I say this, because through your thinking you affect your fluidic body, and your fluidic body is affected by everything that has vibration. Your thoughts have a certain subtle vibration, but your voice have enormous vibration. So I recommend to you, contemplate by speaking to yourself. Ask yourself questions. You will be very, very surprised of how much you yourself know based on experiences and so on. And the more you learn, the more you absorb, study these things, the more results will come from it, obviously. And isn't that what we want? We want to see results. We want to see the slow and steady change that comes from the work we do. Of course we do. Because to truly be a human being means a constant, never-ending unfoldment of soul spirit. It never stops there. Once you feel dead inside and there is nothing more to gain anywhere, there is where you stop evolving. Most human beings are 27 years old in their inner world, and haven't taken a hold of their personality and cultivated past that age. That means that they stopped at 27 and everything is okay now. I don't know what they need to know. And that is where it stops. That is the age of humanity today. And we're becoming younger and younger. Even though we are 40 in body, we're still 27 inside because we do not unfold our personality and our soul. But if we go inside actively, contemplatively, reflectively, with love, morals, care, it is so important to have love. That is when you unfold further than 27. That is when you truly can become older in soul, become older in understanding. You see where I'm going here. It is so important to think about these things. See where people are. And once you unfold, you can see the loving, caring upliftment that truly comes from seeing the changes, seeing the active living of this. So I think this was everything. Thanks everyone for listening to me. May the divine Christ and the hierarchy and God all bless you and guide you, and may you find your unique path to this beautiful, beautiful realm we're in. Thank you. Love you all. Goodbye.